One thing that I know people love and they've loved over the years are facilitation activities, facilitation tools, and created a couple of guides and activity collections over the years that are part of that. And that might help you to organize your own session that you'd like to design. Another thing is there are some great tools that AI can help you with now. We get into those and how do you use AI in your session even. But one thing that I really like too there are some kind of collections of activities that you can use in a workshop, in a session, in a course, in a class, a seminar, things like that to make it really interactive. And there are kind of some open source collections. So I've kind of got some of these in here for you too that you can utilize to design your session and built little apps for you, like a facilitation method library where you can see here are some of the activities that I like that I've used, right? These are basic ones. I love designing my own activities that are so unique to me, so unique to our audience using design thinking. But sometimes you just want to use a classic activity, and that's fine. That works well. People love liberating structures. There's a new book around liberating structures, maybe some new structures. We've got that. You can learn about these and build a session with them too. Another popular approach in kind of this very interactive way of facilitating is open space technology. And we've got a guide for that too. That's a part of the program, right? So this is what we've got. I'm always adding new things. I've been doing this for so many years and I'm going to continue to do it. And always building new things, adding new things into the program. And just wanted to highlight some of the kind of extra resources that you get that I'm always adding in, knowing that people love facilitation activities, facilitation tools, and some of the ways you're kind of learning these in the program too.